This was a really great flight, probably the best flight in November 2020. Took off from Little Gransden, went down towards Sutton and saw the Ford and the old church there, and then through Biggleswade saw Jordan's Mill cereals. And then we went round, it was me and Giles, we went round Henlow Airfield, had a look at that, past Henlow Camp. And then we went across into Bedfordshire and past Shillington, Gravenhurst, and then we went to Rest Park, old stately home, and flew down Ladies Lake and the Serpentine. That was awesome. Across Silsoe, and then over to Flitton, Greenfield, and then the north side of Flitwick, and then across the M1 towards Woburn Abbey and Woburn Safari Park. So that was really cool to fly over Woburn Abbey, and all this here is Woburn Safari Park, and then had a look at Woburn Town, and then kind of made our way back. On the way back, went back over the M1. This is junction 13 of the M1. Near Millbrook Proving Ground. We didn't actually fly over it this time, been over there before. But we had a look at Centre Parks, which is here. Just had a look at what's going on there. Absolutely nothing at the moment. And then over Ampthill Great Park, which is this area here. And then over Houghton House, Houghton Conquest, and then straight up to Bedford. And then in Bedford, I noticed that the clouds had parted and there was a big blue area in the sky. So I decided to put on full power and go straight up. So there's a few little twirls here. I'm getting altitude, and I went above the clouds. It was absolutely awesome, absolutely brilliant. So went up to see the clouds above the cloud layer and look out over the clear blue sky, and then back down, basically straight back down to Little Gransden from there. Absolutely brilliant flight, loved it. Okay, clear for up. So Giles is standing by just in case I can't start my engine. Had some trouble lately, but I think I get it started after 4 pulls, so not too bad. The engine had been running for about 2 minutes here. Gave it a bit of full power to make sure it was hot, and then go for my launch. And then at this point, the engine just basically completely cut out on me. So Mark came over to the rescue, gave me a pull start so I didn't get too tired, helped me lay out my wing. Thanks a lot, Mark. And went for another try. So I'm just waiting for Giles to launch. I think he's had one failed one, so he's going for a reverse by the looks of it. So I'm just hanging around the hedgerows, just waiting for him to take off. Here he goes. So he's going now, he's giving it full power. And it looks like his wing's oscillating a little bit. And then, we have liftoff. Now that was a interesting launch, a bit of oscillation on launch there. See my video on flight number 10 to see what that can do. But yeah, we're up. And we're off on our way. This here is Sutton Bear Pit. That was an old Victorian bear pit fighting. This is Sutton Ford. You can drive through the river there on the way into the village, and there's Sutton Church.